Okay, so you built yourself a new custom computer, or you bought one of these computers. This one, you need to install the software. This one, you should wipe and install the software. Why should? We'll talk about this in a different video. So, to do the software, we need two things. To make the bootable USB disk for Windows 11, we need two things. One is a USB stick, any size as long as it's more than 8 GB, and a working computer. So let's begin. So we open Google, you type in Windows 11 download, open this link, then we go to create installation media. Here it is. The disk is plugged into the computer, and remember, it's going to wipe out everything. So make sure the the USB drive that you're using doesn't have anything on it, or it's okay to lose it. Except, I just uncheck this box. We make a USB drive. It sees the drive, and now it's going to take anywhere from 5 to 30 minutes, depending on how fast your computer is, how fast the drive is, or how fast the internet is. So I'll just show it to you what it's doing right now so you can actually see it. You can see it's actually trying to download the files at the moment. Okay, the disk is done. So we will be installing on the same computer that we built it for the test. So I'm working with the computer which has MSI motherboard. So we will be using F11. There you go, USB disk. So now this way of installing Windows is to wipe everything clean. Uh, that works best for anything you buy new. Uh, or for that matter, even on a custom computer, it's always the best idea to do it. Might not be the easiest for some people if you have to install your programs again. So next, for the purposes of this video, we're going to do previous version. Next, install now. I don't have a product key. Now you can add the product key now, or you can add it later. It doesn't make a difference. Also, when we install Windows on a computer, we leave the internet disconnected. Now, when you're trying to wipe a computer clean, you need to delete everything that you see here till you're only left with one unallocated space, like this. Now, format is not needed. We just do it because that's what we've been used to doing it. It takes about 10 minutes for this step to occur. Also depends on the speed of your computer, but we'll be fast forwarding it anyways. After the first reboot, you don't need to have the disk in. If you need to take it out, you can take it out. Of course, when I say disk, I mean drive. So now at this point, I want to show you a step. In fact, I want to talk about this. Microsoft makes it look like there's no way to use a computer without a Microsoft address or account. Some of us don't care for that. I mean, unless you need to use OneDrive, you can still use OneDrive with your Microsoft account. You don't have to have a password when you log into your computer. Also, being a repair shop here, imagine if I had to do this 10 times a day, calling people for the one-time password and all those things. So I'm going to show you what happens when you try and install Windows on it without entering the username. So right now we have no internet. Yes. Yes, skip. Now you see, it doesn't give you an option. It says, if you don't have internet, let me help you install the driver. There's no way you can proceed further. So what we do here is, so now at this point, if you want to use Microsoft account, you're good to go. Connect the internet, you're all set. So what we do here is we press Shift, and while holding Shift, we press F10. Then in the window, we type in OOBE / bypass NRO. And when it reboots, it'll give you a different option. You'll see. So now we can repeat the same process. Yes, Yes, skip. Now you see we have a new option says I don't have internet. You press this, type in a name, next, next, and next. So this is how we use our computers, and this is how we install Windows when computers come in for repair. Of course, the client can put their own credentials in when they get the computer back, but this way we are not stopping for the client to do the step for us. Also, at this point, you can connect the internet. And we have Windows 11 installed with the internet connected. Let's see what drivers are needed. So this gives you a good idea about how to install Windows from scratch. You can keep on updating drivers. You can find out which motherboard you have. I mean, there are many ways to find out. One is on the box, but you can also, if you don't have the box in front of you, you can do MS info, and they will show you what motherboard you're using. So you can go to the website, install the drivers. For the purpose of this video, we are not going to go into how to install drivers. We're going to make a different video for that. So that concludes how to install Windows 11. If you have any questions, comments, let me know what else we can do better. And till next time, like and subscribe. Thanks.